You're jealous of the way to Dido.
That thing is so
Took your
stupid.
cuddle.
We've uncovered the problem.
All right.
Cam being insecure.
Y'all are live now.
I have a question though. Can you?
Oh.
I have a question though. Can you make my sound louder in my ears and Austin's?
You turn it up down here, bro.
I know I'm literally at 10, but you're so loud and I'm so quiet.
Oh.
Chloe and Angelica
Angelica's
are bomb.
really quiet in my ears.
Yeah, Angelica could be turned.
We'll
up
just
better.
have to cut this part out.
I turned it
There's
up
no
all
cut.
the way.
It's live.
Technical
It's
difficulties.
live.
When they edit it, Alex. That's what I'm talking about.
Who's editing it?
Yeah,
I have
think it
no
is.
idea. I assumed Bailey.
We don't really do
Oh,
anything in post, so
Just-
everything will
yeah.
be
oh,
everything will be live here. So
Oh.
you're at 3, Angelica?
I'm all the way up on my little thing.
Me too.
All right.
Oh, she's louder now.
No, there you go.
Oh, yep, I can hear you.
And
now.
I'm-
Speak.
Talk.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
Angelica has
We can hear
entered the
her now.
He's
party.
in the room.
Wow, that was nice.
Wow.
All right, well, hey, what do you guys want to? What do you guys? Let's talk about some things.
They hear you. Too.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm in
Yo,
here.
that's
This is
All
great.
right, all right. Well,
The
hey,
voice.
everyone
Everybody knows
welcome.
Bailey's voice.
Everyone welcome. I know. I should just be every podcast. I'm not actually in any podcast. It's just my voice in the
Dude,
podcast.
I love it. I think that's amazing. Everybody's gonna hear you, but they're gonna be like, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
We're gonna
I'm-
be like, it's
I'm
just
about it,
Chloe,
bro.
He's here.
He's in the room.
No,
He's
so
in the
here's
room.
what I'm thinking. So for the first one, we'll switch out here and there. We'll make it happen. All right, just for everyone to know who's in the room. I'm in the editing bay with Brooke. Here, can you yell, Brooke? Oh, and that is her.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
Brooke.
Brooke's gonna be here. She's our media girl today. We're gonna take some turns. We might switch out some peeps here and there, and we'll have some friendly faces come in throughout the time. I told Trent's coming to drop off some beans today. I told him I was like, oh
Did you tell him to get the other type of beans?
no, but today Josiah was like, yo, we should get different beans. I was like, oh, we totally should. So anyway, but he'll come through. My kids are about to come through at some point with my wife. Katie will come through. So we'll just kind of go.
Why not?
First things first, just because I've been talking about it a bunch, and I'm just really curious what your guys' thoughts are. Did you guys hear about the what are they called? The whole deal that happened in Miami at the mall?
No.
This is a
No.
couple weeks ago.
I saw
talking about?
saying it was fake. Like it wasn't nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Put it up on the
Oh.
screen,
Like
baby.
it wasn't alien.
Yeah, here.
I think I know what
so,
you're talking about.
here, look up, Brooke. Look up, police, Miami.
Miami Mall aliens.
Yeah.
We
Literally
should
first
though,
one, literally
Bailey.
first one.
You
Look
should
up.
like.
Wait, I did hear
Are these
about
the ones that are
this.
I think I
Super
saw this
tall?
on. Yeah, I think I did
No.
see
Like go
this.
down. Like keep going down.
It's not
Like,
look-
actual
yeah, that one
footage
right
though.
there,
Like
that
is
one
it
right there.
actually real footage? Like I saw the thing.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh, we won't have any audio on this, but anyway, I'll kind of I guess I can turn this up. I don't think we'll get any audio on here though. But
Somebody
basically,
put
all
their
they're
mic
saying here, I'll just turn it down. But look at this. So they said that there was 4 teenage kids that were shooting fireworks at at random people at the mall.
Gosh,
Here's the thing though.
Holy
That
cow.
is so that they brought out the entire Miami PD, and then you see that little they're saying that they were shooting stuff off, but they're saying after the fact there was a bunch of people that were there saying that there were 8-foot tall aliens walking around,
What?
like a bunch of reports of it, and a bunch of weird stuff. Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
What they're saying, but then they're saying right after Miami PD came out, and they were like, that's pretty much the whole video, but. They came back later and said, "Oh yeah, that's actually there was more than 4 teenagers. There was 50, but still, for even let's say there was 50 teenagers shooting fireworks at each other. You don't call out all of Miami PD.
Dude, that's
to do
crazy. There was so many cops.
So many.
What else was going on that they were not dealing with?
I
That
don't
is
know.
my
I don't know.
question.
Anyway, we don't have to talk about that anymore because I know that it's kind of fringy to talk about that. But
Idea for future casts.
Aliens.
No, quick. Someone brings in a type of food that like there's the one bite review thing. I was like,
Mhm.
what if someone brought in pizza? And we all quickly.
Didn't even
Oh.
watch the video.
Are you just hungry?
Dude, have
Yeah.
you tried? So, I'm trying to think of what the little thing is. I think it's Hillcrest Plaza is what it's called. It's
Mhm.
over by Hillcrest Avenue. It's right next across from that Catholic church, really big Catholic church.
Yeah.
So there's this pizza place in there. It's really small. And I can't remember what it's called. But they just sold it to another guy. This kid and his dad are running it.
Mhm.
And me and Dave went there at lunch. Bro, their pizza is so good. They pile so much stuff on there. It's ridiculous.
Dang.
Dang.
Hmm.
What'd you get?
It was like a combination, kind of. It was so good.
This whole podcast is gonna be us talking about pizza.
Yeah, I'm
Dude.
super
This-
hungry
this-
too.
Well, here. What we got to do is we got to start asking people like, what do you want to hear, and then start doing some like
Yeah.
like comment what you want these to be about. That's got to be the whole thing. So here, let's do this. We got to do. Should you say ASMR? Who,
No.
bro?
we
ASMR.
both did the exact same thing.
The ones that can't. Well, okay. My wife likes watching the. Have you guys seen the ones where it's like what is it called? Like the slime. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, they
like
stick it on there and they're like,
They like
off.
they're like we made slime. Oh, my media person over here is struggling.
You're doing great, Brooke.
Brooke, you're doing amazing.
she could do better.
Yeah, thanks.
I have a band-aid on my finger. So
Hey,
it's hard
but-
to...
Wow. I wasn't allowed to wear Band-Aids when I was a kid. If I asked for a Band-Aid, I'd get yelled at.
Yeah, this stuff.
Depends on what I.
Here, I'm gonna
Ew,
turn it
that
up
just
because I know
looks
people won't be able to hear
nasty.
it. But I'm
That
just,
looks so satisfying.
Really?
That looks amazing.
Yes.
Looks nasty to me. Oh, the sound is like.
Oh, the sound though.
it's the worst.
I love it.
It just was like a little gross to me.
Yeah. What are the like?
Chloe,
the
what does that
little
remind
gel,
you of?
I
Little
don't
gels.
know.
I hate it. I hate it with a
It makes,
passion.
Like, the back of my neck like cringe though.
Yeah.
That.
So my wife will sit and watch these.
Okay.
Loves them.
Okay,
They're
we're
literally
done.
trying to just sell you stuff too.
They have so many.
Is this what you spend all your time doing, Brooke? Watching these?
No.
This is what these people spend their time doing is playing with.
They spend time. Hey, dude, how many
They
views
make
does this have,
money.
Bailey?
I don't know how many does it have.
And,
Yeah, I would do
Oh
this
my
for 5.1
gosh.
million views.
They have 2.21 million subscribers.
Dude.
They're basically
Honestly,
like
though,
a hand model.
There's so many. We had a girl. I went to school with a girl that in Kona.
Oh.
No,
What are the
that's
shorts?
No. That's so weird. I hate that. That's like no. Oh, that's the
Do you
worst.
want
That's
us,
the
do you
worst.
want me to show you or no?
No.
No, I don't
No,
want to
I'm
know
over
that.
it.
That gets like a
I'm
whole nother
over it.
level of nasty.
Brooke's
That's
trying
like
to
a
show us her favorite ASMR YouTubers right now.
whole- I know, huh? Well, it's crazy because
I
like,
personally do not like ASMR.
no. Well, there's certain ASMR. Here, hold on. Let's look up the good ASMR.
Bailey's secretly a lover of ASMR.
Yeah, it seems
It's
like,
like
you
every
really
time
like
we
it,
gotta ask
Bailey.
Tori, does he go to sleep listening to that?
No, this is not ASMR.
This.
Oh,
These are
okay.
so
I've seen these, I've
satisfying.
seen
These are
These are
just
pretty
These are
cool.
so good.
I
Kind
will
of
sit
makes
here.
them dirty to do this.
Literally, I don't know if you can. You
Yeah, look
can
how
hear,
many
bro?
subscribers he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one of like people like detailing cars too.
Oh,
Those ones are
I
nice to
love.
watch. Yeah.
But like, my favorite thing though is when it gets to
Oh.
like, where is it?
That is so
I
gross.
love it.
I just want to see it clean.
Right?
Where he like does this.
Why is it blue?
And then they
Mm.
take like
Why
Because
is it
that-
blue? It was
That's the
blue
color.
whole
Yeah, it
It's
was
the-
blue the whole time. It just was so
it
dirty.
was that dirty.
That's how dirty it was.
Have you
So
not
it's a
seen these?
Brown carpet.
Alex?
I'm not seeing this one.
Dude,
I love
and
the
then
little
they like.
googly eyes.
I gotta fast forward.
How much do you think this dude invested into his channel to make
the
this?
like sweeping is the
I mean, he
best.
probably does
Oh,
this.
when he gets all the water off.
Yeah.
I totally.
He does this for a living, and then probably just was like, you know what? I should make some videos because people will watch this.
Yeah. It is really satisfying.
He's
though.
featured in our podcast.
Dude, let's just watch this. Let's just watch this the whole time.
He's gonna get back to us. He's gonna be like, that video
No.
was patented.
Because here.
These are like what-
At the very end.
Bailey, these are the.
Oh,
types
these
of-
are a bunch of different ones. I thought it was one.
Oh, go to there. Go to there. Where you go? a little bit
Bro,
down
look
there.
at how
White.
cool that
Whoa.
is.
Yeah.
How
Dang.
much water does he have in there, bro?
It's like a tub.
Angelica's
Al.
not a fan.
It's like a tub.
No.
Wait,
But not even like looking at it when it's. Oh, wow. That's some.
That's the
rough
part you need to
ones.
go to. Oh no, where's the broom part?
Oh, look at this
Oh,
thing.
Nice. Ooh.
whoa.
See, that's so satisfying.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch him like pressure clean the concrete.
It says 8 hours of relaxing carpet cleaning. For
Wait,
these
8 hours?
relaxing and stress relief. What in the world?
I'm already. My stress is already coming down.
It's washing away my stress.
But who has 8 hours to watch this?
Yeah. Who has 8 hours?
I wouldn't ask that question.
I go to sleep with this. I go to sleep with this playing in the background. Well, then he does this, and he'll like
Yeah.
squeegee it off,
I
That's
love
the
that.
best
That's my
part.
For him,
favorite.
yeah.
and then like watch
It's
this
like
whole
you can't see it at all,
this
and then
whole-
it's just like
dude. Ugh, yeah, it's awesome. And then he'll like.
You can see the difference.
I love how he washes his shoes off. Like it's not gonna just get dirty all over.
Dude, his hose has a problem.
Dude. Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
All right, sorry. We gotta.
So
Oh
nice.
man. That's
These are the
gonna-
videos they always put like in shorts and stuff to like keep your attention. Is like somebody washing a rug.
It works.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We
Seriously.
keep it going so people continue to watch the podcast. Like, but they're really just watching the rug washing.
All right, so here we'll do this. Who, because everyone at some point is gonna do a podcast, whether that's with a couple like other leaders or whatever. So here, let's do this. What are some topics that you'd want to hit on if you're leading the podcast? We'll start with let's go with Angelica. What are some topics you want to hit on?
Definitely mental health, 100%. Or I don't know, like dancing, or even just like time management. But yeah, those are the ones that come to mind. I mean, if it was more fun, not that those things aren't fun, but I have a lot of random hobbies I enjoy.
Yeah,
It'll be fun to talk about.
time management. Oh, I mean, those are all good. I feel like time management is like a solid one because I feel like that's something that we don't really talk about too much, but it's like super needed. I know, like I would definitely. All right, Chloe, what about you?
come on, Chloe.
First thing that comes to mind is like cultivating a secret place with the Lord. I feel like that's something I'm still learning to do, and so I think it would be awesome to talk about that. And then worship as well.
Worship's bomb.
Obviously.
That's the good one.
Worship.
Oh man, she's singing it and everything. All right, let's do Alex. What about you?
Food.
Just food? Is that all you said?
I'm
No,
so down
worship
with
definitely. Like I
The
think we should
bread
have
of
like
God.
the bread of yeah. I meant like
the new one.
he is the bread and he feeds us.
Yes.
No, but I definitely think having like more fun stuff like that would be fun. But worship, I'm just here to. I don't know.
You're just here to have a good time.
I'm just here to like laugh.
Oh, okay,
Whatever makes
fair.
me giggle.
You're
Whatever
just
makes
gonna
you
have
giggle.
your one is just gonna be ASMR. It's gonna be just a whole thing.
All of his
ASMR.
laughs.
I'm
You ever
sick,
see those
Abby.
videos of like the
Sick.
funniest
Can't
laughs?
make it.
Yeah, it's gonna be Alex just doing all these different sounds and laughs and stuff.
This
We need a
is-
soundboard
Try not to laugh.
that we can
Yeah.
just like.
Oh, we could
This
press the button.
this pod here. Let's see if it
That
has
was
one.
easy.
Here, I'm gonna hit one. No, it doesn't. I don't think any of these are. No,
Sad.
none of them.
Sad.
Are.
I need you to get the one.
They
where it's,
they literally have these. I can set it to where it will play
Who
literally
started that?
anything on that.
Sad day. Who started that?
Is
that you? I didn't hear that until I came here.
Bailey.
What?
need the one-
Sus. That word,
That wasn't me.
I never heard that word. I've never heard that word.
It
Until,
came from Among Us.
Is that
Among
what it
Us.
came?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
forgot
he's
about
acting
that.
sus. He's suspicious because you played the game.
I had
Oh.
to ask one of the kids, what does that mean? And they're like, it means like being weird or like suspicious.
You're kind
I'm
of
like-
sus.
I'm like, why don't you just say suspicious? What is the problem with saying suspicious? I don't know. It's easier. It's
That was,
shorter.
like,
They always want a shorter version of the word.
Yeah, like I found out recently that Riz
Mhm.
short for charismatic.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
No.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like something
Yeah.
to do with like the
No,
the bee from Bee movie because you like I don't know why that's what my mind
No,
always goes to.
I asked my girls
The
on the way to
Rizzler.
summer camp. I was like, "What does that mean?" And they're like, "It's like you got the charismatic." And that's
Oh
why
my
they say
gosh.
you're like, it's like flirting.
Sound like we sound like adults right now. This is not good. Sound like adults.
We are adults.
We're
you're
asking.
good.
No.
Katie just
Oh
got
my
here.
gosh.
You wanna walk in?
When are your kids getting here?
Other one. I don't know. Wait, here, let me
I
look.
think
Oh,
they're
hold on,
here
hold
right
on.
now.
While we do this, because Austin, we didn't even do your.
Katie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hey,
All right, Katie.
K
to the
T.
have her come pull a chair up.
Well, yeah.
she can speak
you're
into
not
my
gonna-
mic.
Dude,
too.
yeah, you guys have
How-
to share the same
I
chair.
can trade off too. She can
Yeah,
take
here,
my
here,
spot.
let's do this. Chloe, get out of there. You're old news. You're old news.
Fake
Oh.
news.
Fake news.
No, yeah, take Chloe's spot. We'll just keep transitioning. All right, here, we'll do this. We'll do this.
Bye, Chloe.
Alex, jump out, and Brooke, go sit down.
Get in here.
And then we, Austin,
What?
you didn't talk about your, what do you do if for your podcast that you're gonna do?
Oh.
What's your go-to?
So I
spotlight
think
near you?
really understanding who the father is, for one. I feel like throughout the church, God has been portrayed as this big, scary person that just wants to like step on you, when in reality he's your father. You've been created in his image, and he loves you. You were created as a son of God, and when you are rebirthed in the spirit, you are now a son of God and a co-heir with Christ. And I feel like religion has completely taken us away from that, and it causes people to have a lot of shame, guilt, insecurity, and fear of death and just daily life. I feel like it's super important to bring them back to who the Father is, to help them grow into their full potential so that they're not so afraid of who he is.
That's good.
So good. All right, Katie, you on your podcast that you're gonna do, what do you talk on? What's your subject? Or like, it can be multiple, it doesn't have to be
Oh
one.
man, that's a really good question. Honestly,
Me.
No, definitely not. Never. That's definitely not a question I've thought about before.
Crochet.
Crocheting, spending time with the Lord doesn't always have to look like sitting down with him. I feel like so many people are caught up in the idea that like, oh, when I spend time with God, like I'm just gonna sit down in silence, that's it. Like I can't spend time with him any other way. But realistically, it's like, what do you find God in doing? You know, I feel like that would be a really good topic to talk about, because so people are so caught up in idea of just be like, I have to sit down and put aside all this time for him and like only surrender and like talk to him. I'm like, well,
I love that.
it's like a lot of people find God best in nature, like going on walks, going on a run, dancing, journaling, like in the midst of our crafts and like in worship and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Bailey, can you, so whoever's on the media, can you look up guy breaks in horse in 1 hour at church? Can you look that up, please?
Guy breaks in what?
Breaks in a horse. He trains a horse in an hour.
Oh.
You guys, really, I would super encourage you to watch this. So that top one right there, it's so amazing. This guy takes these horses and he preaches the gospel through this as he does it, and explains how the Father deals with us as he breaks these wild horses in an hour. It's so amazing. Is this the guy that Dave? I have no idea. I don't know. But me and Dave Gill watched it, and he just shows you through while he breaks in this horse how to, and they call it, by the way, they call it breaking in a horse mainly because most of the time people tend to really intentionally break it in, as in they make that horse fear them. They're like, okay, if I don't listen to this person, they're going to hurt me, so I'm going to obey them. But in reality, this guy takes these horses and makes it to where, okay, I trust this guy with everything. I will do anything for this guy. And it's not a fear-based relationship. And he preaches that through the whole thing, that our relationship with the Father isn't supposed to be fear-based. It's supposed to be loving and caring. And it's just, they're an hour long. Obviously, we're not going to sit here and watch that right now. But I would super encourage you guys, go on there and listen to it. It's so amazing. If you get like an hour for free, which obviously a lot of us don't really have that. But while you're driving or something, just listen to this guy. He's so prophetic as he speaks while he's doing this. It's amazing. I'd super encourage that. But she was talking about spending time with, finding your time with God and other things as well, that it doesn't just have to be sitting down. That right there is such a key indicator that you can preach the gospel through anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought it was really cool. It came into my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, like our own pod.
Yeah, you're on.
I don't know. I mean, I think what Angelica said about mental health, but I'm not. I wouldn't do that. Don't worry. I wouldn't do the same thing.
You can do it.
I feel like, because I'm not in a relationship, so I can't talk about relationships. But I feel like a lot of this, like my generation, it's like dating guys. You know, that it's like, it's just sad because they're just on like 10 guys and they're like, oh my 11th guy dating him. So I mean, I don't think I could do that because I haven't
You could
been in
talk
a
about
relationship and I'm not.
singleness.
Yeah.
Like how to
Just
be a
love
single.
singleness.
You could talk about
I
how
could.
important it is to have a relationship with Jesus
No, it's
before you have a
true. It's
relationship
true.
with a man.
Because obviously I want like a relationship with a guy, but I know that I have to be like I want to love God with my entire heart before I love a guy with my entire heart. You
It's
know?
so important. If I was to give anybody relationship advice, it would be have a relationship with Christ and build your relationship with Christ so that your marriage is based on who Christ is and what he created marriage to be.
Yeah.
It has drastically changed mine and Katie's marriage so much. Just as we spend time with Jesus and pulling what we learned from Christ into our marriage has drastically changed our lives.
Yeah.
It's super amazing.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So I think that's what I don't know. Yeah, singleness. Because I feel like I could. I'm not in this podcast. Okay. Sorry, you're just right there, so I look at you. Yeah.
Right here,
'cause-
Brooke. We're right here.
Sorry. Locked eyes. Yeah. So I think that's what I would do because I feel like every person I talk to that like is at youth or some people at school, they're like, yeah, I've dated like 5 guys, and for me, I don't think that'd be hard on me. I'm like, I'm on my 4th guy. Like I can't do this. So yeah,
I feel like dating is so taken out of, like, I don't even think dating is what people really think it is. I think if you're dating somebody and your intention is not to marry that person, you should not be dating them.
Exactly. And that's what it is. Like I have a lot of friends at Sutter, and I'm like, they'll tell me I'm dating this guy, and he's like really bad guy, and they're nice. So I'm like, how do you date a guy like that? Like, are you gonna marry him? And she's like, oh no, like I'm just dating him. So I'm like, okay, so you're dating him and then you're gonna break up with him someday? And she was like, well, maybe we won't break up. But I'm like, okay, so do you see how that makes no sense? I'm like,
Yeah.
so you're dating him for fun.
Mm-hmm.
You're just dating him, and
No,
you're gonna
you're-
keep dating him
you're
until
just-
you're 30 years old. Like I don't
You're
know.
just dating him for a heartbreak.
Yeah, exactly.
I think a lot of it, especially in our generation, it has to do with missing something. And obviously that something you're missing is Christ. And I feel like if you're not fully giving your life to Christ, you're not fully pursuing him, you're going to hunger for more affection, more filling. And you have that sense of rejection where you're like, okay, I need somebody to give me that affirmation. I need somebody to give me that affection that I'm not feeling.
Yeah.
When in reality, you could have all of that with Christ, you know?
Well, and you're looking for love from other people, and like the golden rule in the Bible is like love your neighbor like you love yourself.
Yeah.
And like you can't love anyone if you don't love yourself, and I don't think you can actually truly love yourself if you don't have an understanding of what God sees in you.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of trying to find purpose in love, but you're not actually looking inward.
Yeah. That definitely goes back to the seeing the Father as who he actually is. Because it's like, if you don't understand who the Father is and how he sees you, how can you see yourself like that? How could you look yourself in the mirror and think, I am who I am, and I am who God created me to be. I'm amazing because God specifically made me the way I am for a purpose and for this time. I think that's super important.
Yeah. No, I was in Hawaii one time, and there was this guy that was talking about like he was kind of more on the topic of like self-hatred. And he was like, he asked everyone, he was like, so do you think God makes mistakes? And everyone was like, oh no, like he's God, like shouting it. And he was like, okay, perfect. So if God doesn't make mistakes, then why are you calling yourself a mistake?
Ooh, that's
That's
so
good.
good.
That like really hit me.
That's
So then when I came back to school and everyone's like, oh, I hate my eyes and I hate this and I hate this. I'm like, so you hate God's work? And they're like, no, like I'm not saying that. But I'm like, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
God made you wonderfully, like
He
whatever
made
that-
you in His
So
image.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're
So
beautifully and
that's
wonderfully
just
made.
stuck with me.
Yeah,
But
so good.
It's good.
And I think people, the Bible says that where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And I feel like we forget a lot that the Spirit of Christ lives in us. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. But if you don't believe that, if you don't believe that the Spirit of the Lord is in you, then it's hard to have freedom. It's hard to have breakthrough. But the more you believe that he's actually in you, that he never leaves you. It says that he'll never leave you and never forsake you. Then that freedom is going to come so much easier. I can't tell you how much freedom I've gotten just by having that relationship, growing the relationship with Christ. And as it grows, the more comfortable I become in who I am and who he created me to be. The gospel is relationship. It's not rules and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what has happened over time as we get focused on rules and all that other stuff that causes us to feel condemned and all that stuff.
Definitely.
Well, guys, I have to go teach babies how to dance. So
That's so fun.
Okay, who's taking Angelica's spot?
Taking Angelica's
Oh,
spot.
someone's knocking.
I don't know, but next topic. What is the biggest ick you have for as a youth leader for our youth group?
Wait,
I know.
sorry.
As our youth group?
Like, what's the biggest ick you have as a youth leader?
The groups that they choose to like circle themselves in, like I feel like they close themselves off from each other, you know, like they have one group here, one group there, and they get so like, I feel like they get so caught up in their single friendship, they forget that they have all these other people they could talk to that they may have something super in common with, but I feel like it's almost fear-based, like, what if they don't like me? What if I'm I'm trying to think of the word. Anyways, I almost feel like that's a fear-based thing, and I think fear is probably my biggest. Fear and insecurity and shame are like my 3 biggest icks that I've seen for our youth kids.
Yeah.
Bailey, we're talking about biggest icks you have as a youth leader, and then for you, you're a youth pastor.
Oh,
Like that you see, like
He's
the-
Wait, like biggest? Oh
Like, you
wow,
cringe
she
and
was
just like-
loud in here.
just like you
I
cringe
think
and are like,
Tori knocked on the
ugh.
door.
Oh, did she?
You're coming.
Here, I'll
Tori.
grab it.
I think I know what Bailey is. His is the leaders.
The leaders.
The leaders.
Sorry, we got people. All right. Well,
Let's look
first
out
of
for
all,
Tori.
before I go into my icks, my wife just got here with my kiddos.
Do
Sailor,
you have anything to say?
Let's introduce
Sailor,
Tori.
say hi. All your little fig bar on your mouth. Sailor, say something. Can you say something? say hi.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Good job.
Ta-da.
Good job.
Talk in the mic, Alex.
Well, I was just saying, Austin's been the whole time. We could switch it out with Tori.
Tori, you want to come sit down?
Oh yeah. Austin, get off, bro.
Hey, I'm sorry.
So self-centered. No, just kidding.
Oh what?
Ooh,
Oh, like one of the podcasts we do, or are you just saying today?
the couples of the leadership.
How long are we at right now? Does it say how long we've been going? No one up there. He's explaining how to do the system. So, my daughter, Sailor, Olivia is sneezing off camera over there, and then my wife, Tori. So that we're calling this our throwaway episode. We might use it, we might not.
Throwaway episode?
Yeah, throwaway. Like if we're like, oh no, this isn't working, then we'll just throw it away. But if not, and we like it, then we'll post it. And this will be our first one,
Right in the
which
mic.
is. Oh, go ahead and say something. Here,
Yeah.
let me take her. Let me take my kid.
You want your kid?
Come here.
Good job. Go get that. He wants to talk to you.
Oh, she can't hear it either. So hold on.
Whoa, you get the headset?
The big headphones.
Sailor. Whoa, Sailor.
Look at that cheeky smile.
Hey, Sailor, can you hear Dad?
Daddy?
Can you say Dada?
Dada.
Yeah.
Mama? Say mama.
Still
Bobby?
Dada. Yeah, she'll say.
Can you say?
She'll say Bobby.
Can you say Aunt B?
No, mommy.
Hi,
She's so cute. I don't know. Can you see on the camera all the little stuff on her face?
Bobby.
She has like little. Oh, here. Let's fix this. Yeah, did you not know that?
Gosh.
All right, here. I'm gonna go into my icks, and then my kid can just be here, and she can hear me. Yep. Icks. my
She has.
well,
a
okay,
lot
hold
of
on. This is my icks of my like for students or just in general any icks as being a youth pastor that I see in my. Oh, is she done?
Oh, it's
All right, I'll take this. All right, Sailor. No, she's good. She's chilling. My biggest icks are probably so many of them. So many.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding.
Make a
Not that way.
list.
No, I honestly, I feel like the biggest thing is probably. I will say this in general, like youth leaders, youth pastors. I feel like is like the fake. Like just being fake. It's so like real.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just like not even like the like YouTube like what's up, welcome to this youth, but more even like the like. It's easy for people to be like, oh man, like so good to meet you. I love everything you do. It's awesome. Yeah. And then they go to the next person like, oh yeah, it's so awesome. And it's like we're around like a lot of people that are like that. So it's cool when you have a couple of these guys that are like so genuine, like they're real. That's one of the things, like even with like Rory, he's like the most down to earth. Oh, can I help you? Who's Rory, Bailey? Huh? Oh yeah, Rory. For those of you who don't know Rory, he is the youth pastor out at Young Saints Bethel. Rory. Shout out Rory. Woo! Here, say Rory. Hello, Rory. Rory's out there. He's really awesome. I think there's something about like just being genuine, like truly genuine. It's so awesome. Rory. Okay. And I think it's like super like, and it doesn't matter if they have a big youth group, small youth group, whatever. Like, I think it's just easy to get into like the everyday, especially at church. Like church is just can be a very fake place. So I think it's like, even for us, that's one thing that I felt like I want us to have a bunch of people that are like super authentic. Like, what does it look like to have authentic people? And we throw that word around a lot, like authentic church or authentic youth, but like genuinely, what does it look like to like have a group that's like people that are like genuinely care about you, even if you're new, like they want to meet with you, they want to connect with you, they want all that kind of stuff. So that's my biggest thing.
I think that's where the fake like comes from. It stems from an insecurity of having to strive to prove like we're worth something, we're worth coming to, like please join our youth or join our church, look at our hype, look at our merch, look at all this stuff. It's like almost a facade, and not to minimize like what other churches have put a lot of effort and work into to you know, represent their church with excellence, because it's unto God, but you could almost like sniff it out when it's not in a genuine like place or heart posture. That's where the ick comes from, I feel like. It's like there's something off, like that doesn't seem genuine, and I feel like that would be God's original design instead of the facade of like striving and trying to be the next best thing. Is the genuine heart of God of why do we do youth, why do we do church, why do we do merch, why do we do graphics. Like, it's out of a place of co-creating with God, being excellent with everything we do, but also the end goal is we want to see Jesus come. Like, who cares? We could be in sack bags. No
Sailors coming over to you. Well, and again, I think too, like it's the realization of kingdom. Like when you realize that it's all kingdom minded, and like even denominationally, like it's all the same thing. Like that's one of the things that Dave says I think is so solid, is like he'll talk about how it's like what do you believe? Are you Baptist? Are you non-denominational? Are you Lutheran? What are you? At the end of the day, do you believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins and that he is the only way to heaven? Now there's a lot of other things in between, but at the end of the day, like that's the biggest deal. And so when you have youth groups where it's like, again, I am so excited even for this podcast. We have so many awesome people that we're going to have coming on, guest speakers and stuff, that I'm super excited to just even talk through like their own thoughts on some of this stuff. But she's walking around. This is her room. We're doing a podcast here. And so anyway, I'm really excited about that, to just even be able to build community and in Kingdom with other youth groups that don't even like aren't our youth group, but at the end of the day, it's all us. What? Do you want more? That is nasty and soggy.
Been
A fig bar.
It's not her first one.
Our other kid is up, and can you hear her in the? I don't know if you can hear her in the mix. She's like, no, not doing that. Let's just. I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, there she is. Hey, do you want to come over here? Here, you want to take her out and bring her over here? Dude, she's so cute. I love that girl. All right, next topic. What are you talking about? These will be a lot more.
deepest, darkest fears.
No,
Oh my gosh, we went.
no, we'll do. There'll be more
stories.
structured following, but on this. Are you trying to figure out how to get my kid out of a car seat?
Button, and then the top two pop up.
Sailor, what are you doing?
Hey, if Alex is bored, he could totally just make me a coffee.
I know, huh? We have a little
I
coffee
second that.
machine
Like
back here.
that's what he's here for, right, Alex?
Yeah, Alex, what are you doing?
Alex is our slave.
Little cabana boy.
Oh, did that just fall off over
Here,
there? And the media booth is. Oh, little baby. All right, this is Olivia. For those of you who don't know Olivia,
you want
She's
to say
ready for
something?
Valentine's Day.
she's gonna be grabbing that the entire time.
Say something.
Say it. Oh, okay.
Nothing but
She's she's never gonna stop. She's not gonna go for that the entire time.
It's Olivia.
We were talking about ASMR earlier. I was saying you would love it. We were talking about
Where's
no, not ASMR. I was saying the ASMR,
I don't have gum.
the like
Oh, I got you guys.
what's it called? The ASMR
There it is.
The-
The cleaning?
huh?
The cleaning stuff?
No, we didn't go talk about cleaning. No, the what's the little like what's it called?
Like
The like
the slime.
yeah, like slime.
Have you
And-
seen where they have like the snowball mics and they like put it over the microphone?
I
I'm like, imagine cleaning that out.
we talked about doing we usually need to start posting more. Huh? What
Yeah.
what do you have in
I'll
the
take
do we have
some
any
coffee,
drinks in here?
Actually.
You want a Dutch?
Half and half.
Oh yeah, Dutch.
Dutch after this?
Dutch.
Bro, Dutch. I'm down.
Dutch back. All right, hey, does everyone Dutch or Starbucks?
So,
Right now.
Oh,
Are you
right now?
saying in general?
Just in general, Dutch better.
so Starbucks has really bad meanings behind everything. So I need to say no to Starbucks and yeah, but also Dutch has the same. So like, I guess Dutch
When you
doesn't
look
have
into
like
anything,
yeah.
Most
It's just like
companies are just.
Just over there.
like I think Starbucks. It's like the bad symbol is what gets me like I don't want to go there. Yes,
Most
I
of
do.
their money goes
Forgive me, Lord.
Planned Parenthood.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
So I don't know.
Your mic is so far away
Well,
from
I
you.
had Sailor.
I'm
All right.
not gonna even lie. Starbucks coffee. It's like it's either their coffee is burnt or their syrup's burnt. So it just
There's syrup.
Their syrup is
thing?
burnt? Is that
like
even
when you put like
or the syrup is just not good, is what you're
it's like
saying.
well it like tastes burnt.
Gotcha.
It's like when
They do that a lot. Well, and honestly, I don't know.
Everything but-
Neither one, like if you're talking about coffee, neither one are the
exactly.
no.
I'm like if
They're just
I'm
quick,
gonna spend the $6 on going to Starbucks, like I'm gonna go to somewhere local.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Clark's.
Clark.
Shout out.
Okay, yeah, shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out
Clark.
Clark, shout out Steelhouse Coffee.
There's
Shout out.
coffee, we just caught Clark.
Oh yeah, that's the wrong one.
Hey,
Bridge
we
Coffee.
didn't get Tori's. What would Tori want to do for a podcast?
Oh, we said yeah,
Sounds
what
like that guy on a Good Mythical Morning.
Oh
The guy?
my
Whoa.
the
yeah.
guy.
Say that.
Rhett and Link.
Ah,
Right, yes.
wait,
Does he
which
say,
one?
Like, good morning,
both of them
everybody.
together. Oh
Both of them.
It's a mix.
Hey, just a heads up, Alex is here, so
That's what we should do.
Oh,
What good?
Rodriguez up there?
Rodriguez is up here.
Whoa. All right, hey Rodriguez, come in here.
Drinks.
Come in here. We'll switch out here. We're gonna switch out with Brooke because she's been here the longest.
So Tori,
Yes.
what would you like to do if you came in and did a podcast?
Whoa.
I would like to taste test some things. You know,
Taste
with the-
test.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on podcast?
Yeah, on the podcast.
Oh,
I
interesting.
think that'd be so fun.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
make it
maybe
fun.
we should do that together.
I'm down.
Yeah.
We could do that.
'Kay.
And then I think relationships. I love talking about relationships, dating, that whole fun season of just getting to know one another,
I
and
would
then
love to do
marriage
that
and
with
that
you guys.
process of like being a I consider myself a young adult, but I don't know if
You're
that's
old. You're an old
about
one.
to be 27 in August.
Wow, 6 years older.
Wait.
We were married at 22, and
I can
then
take her whenever.
we have 2 little kiddos now. So I would love to talk about just like what it looks like to be young in your marriage and young parents and all of that, and what the balance of ministry and family, like family being your first ministry, like these are all things that we're really growing in currently. But I love to be able to share like what our process has been, and even just like another big thing I love talking about is co-creating with God. And you know, I feel like one of the biggest battles in my life has been thinking like, to serve God, I have to be in ministry. Like I have to be doing some sort of thing in church, or I have to be a missionary overseas long term. Like there's all these just molds that I felt like I needed to fit into, but really like there are special, unique things that we all have that we could actually be communicating the gospel through and reaching other people. Like we're not all called to be in the church, and that's just the reality of it.
That's
Some
fire.
People don't talk about it.
Yeah, that's good. Well, hey, dude.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Good. For those of you who don't know,
This
I think everyone that watches this will know everyone here, but just in case. Just in case it blows up.
Just a random dude who just shows up and it's
Yeah.
like, who are those people?
Just in case. We'll have a couple of those. This is Isaac. We'll go Isaac. Isaac Rodriguez.
Is there?
His first name's Alex. Middle name's Isaac, but we have
Yeah.
multiple Alexes. So Isaac.
The Lord also asked you to go by.
Yeah. God did actually call me Isaac. So I went by Alex for such a long time, and he actually called me Isaac. It was super cool. I was going through a really dark season of my life, and it was just, I didn't know how to get out of it. I felt like I was just in this whirlwind. And so when God calls you Isaac, and you find out that Isaac means he who laughs, it means that it's almost like God's bringing you to a season of joy. You know?
Good.
So, and I love to laugh. I have apparently a weird, intoxicating laugh.
Very true. The spiritual laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a spiritual hyena.
Wow. Solid.
So,
solid.
Alex, what would you like to do if you did a podcast?
Ooh,
What was it, like the topic, or what do you do?
man, I really love the hard questions. I love going and talking about what is very difficult. I feel like the church is really has done a really horrible job at doing that. Not saying that, not trying to condemn anyone, but I feel like we tend to avoid the hard questions. You know, life can get very difficult, and I think we're quick to kind of just blow off the hard questions by you know, oh, go pray or this, you know, and nobody really knows how to deal with the hard stuff. You know, I think hard stuff would be, and, you know, just from my own personal life, I think breakups, how to deal with breakups as a Christian. I think that's a huge thing. I know when I was going through that, I went to Google, and Google had no answers. Then I went to YouTube.
Or really bad answers.
I went to YouTube. YouTube had no answers, and it was just all about like manifesting them back, manifesting love. And I'm like, where is God in all this? You know, and I feel like people watch that stuff, man.
Yeah, it's true. Honestly, I feel like the crazy thing is, out of all the stuff that we want to do, the biggest thing is going to be like dating. I think it's going to be season of singleness, season of dating, season of marriage, and kind of all that whole kind of thing, because I feel like it is such a good one. And I know that Brooke was saying like, oh, like I want to talk about this. I think this would be good, but I'm not, you know, I'm not married. And like, I think everyone has their own kind of, how do I say this? Like their own, what they've walked through. So I think everyone has an idea of that, but I think it is good to be able to walk through like, what is each one, what are struggles in each one, and how do we as a Christian walk through different seasons of hardships, and just even how do we like, what does it look like to be healthy in this area? Because that's one thing that's like, I feel like a lot of people, my kids over there, I honestly love it how like sailors just like walking around. It's like so funny to me. But I think for me, that's one of the things where it's like, what does it look like to have a healthy singleness like season? What does it look like to have a dating season that's healthy? Because like for me, a lot of the stuff was just like, I'm being told how to, like, basically it's like, don't have sex before marriage.
Yeah. Well, that's biblical.
No, well, no, I get that, but like, but when it's like, don't do that, and Yeah, and but be morally good.
Well,
But that's the whole list. And then it's like, okay, well, what does that actually look like? Like, what are the steps for me to successfully do that?
well, and nobody talks about the toxic side of that too. Like I learned so much. There's a term called trauma dumping that you don't realize. It's when someone like it's just so many. There's so many terminologies that you don't. I mean, people don't talk about. They talk about stay pure. Save yourself from it. Like you're saying, like don't have sex, don't do this and that. But nobody talks about like the manipulation that can happen. You know, especially as someone who's seeking a godly relationship.
Yep. Well, it's not just physical.
No, it's emotional and spiritual.
Like you can get, and that's like we have a lot of like kids that'll be like, well, physically we're good. Like that's awesome, but how are you doing like emotionally? Are you emotionally attached in a way that's unhealthy, so that when you're moving on from that relationship, that's one of the things that Andy Bird, who's really awesome, he taught us school what we did at AWKN, and one of the things he said was like the thing that me and my wife when we were dating did was we thought of it like, okay, if the way he worded it was a lot better than I'm going to word it, but basically it was just like if I am dating someone, right? Or let's say like my wife's dating someone before we meet. How do I want them to treat my wife?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In all ways, right? And so for them, again, they went to a whole nother level of like they would hold hands. That was their physical. That was as much as they got physically. Yeah. No kissing, no nothing. And even emotionally, it was like they wouldn't. It's so easy to be like when we're together. When we're together, what are our kids' names gonna be? And it's like it's so easy to get, but like that's unhealthy. Hello. Yeah.
No, hey. I agree. And the other part of it is like realizing that if you're in a relationship and you're a teenager and you're going into dating, the fact that if they're willing to cross that boundary so early and not respect you and who you are, and so early on in the dating, I was reminded, then how would you expect them to honor you in the marriage world? Yeah. Because then if they're willing to cross that, what more could they do?
Totally.
So I think that's super cool. That's good. So it would definitely be. I think dating is a huge. Yeah, that's solid. I sat down and I instantly thought dating.
No, that's good. Well, hey, we got a lot of podcasts we got to be making. I think we're gonna do once a week. I think is the goal right now. So we'll do this if we kind of coming out with this. I think we will. But it's how long have we been going?
Stop it.
We're at like 50 minutes. 47. Okay, yeah. Well, they might be short on this. I don't really know. We don't really have a time constraint. But what we'll probably do is if we do post this, comment. I guess it could be in the podcast area, so there's no way to comment. But let us know. Follow us at AWKN Youth. I think it's just AWKN Youth. AWKN Youth on Instagram, and then comment or message us and say, hey, you guys should talk about this X, Y, and Z, and we'll talk about it. We'll throw it on for another episode. We're at 50 minutes. We probably need to just. I know you guys just got here,
we'll just make it for reals.
We'll make it. Oh yeah. All right. Well, anyone else up there need to say anything? Down here need to say anything? Who's switching right now?
I am.
I am. All right. Hey, Sailor. Go ahead. What's up, bro?
Austin was like, "Here, you take it." I was like, "No, Alex, I don't want to do anything wrong."
It's easy.
Like
it's easy.
Good morning, man. Now.
Hello.
You just sound like a man. Oh, here, Trent's here. Here, we're gonna do a quick plug. Oh, can you open this door?
Who's doing that?
I mean, can I plug in Steelhouse Coffee since I used to roast for them?
Oh, we just did.
We are. Yeah,
did you guys already do that?
Well, they said shout out Bridge Coffee. I said shout out Steelhouse Coffee.
Yeah, shout out Steelhouse Coffee.
Shout out.
Truth.
Yeah.
Oh no, this one. Sorry. Can you open this door?
Non-citrus coffee. Steelhouse Coffee. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's already gone. Here. No, yeah. No, he dropped off the bag at the office. So anyway, all right. Well, hey, we love you guys.
Are we cutting it?
We pressed to end it.
Oh, you already ended it?
No.
Okay.
What do we press?
When I do my outro, when I do this dope outro.
No. Okay, we're just gonna cut it.
Then we push stop.
Done.
So hey, thank you guys for joining us. Follow us at AWKN Youth, AWKN. Before she turns it off, AWKN Youth on Instagram, and our website is awknyouth.com.
Yeah, literally same.
Peace out. Love you.
Which one is it? This one?
The one that says stop.
I'm gonna just
The
stop.
one that says stop.
The one that says stop.
If you don't
Under
know how to
record.
stop it, just go to
Under
the
record.
Stop.
Nope.